complaint, you've known both of the defendants for quite a long time. There came a time when the four of you decided to rent an apartment together. You, the two fellows, and you were moving in with your daughter.
Yes.
And they were on the lease as well as you were on the lease.
Yes.
Now, I want you to pay very careful attention to what I'm going to ask you now. You moved into the apartment and signed the lease with the defendants when?
March 8th, 2014.
And in the month of March, who was taking care of your daughter? Don't look over there. In the month of March, make sure I have the answer.
Yes.
Because, you know, you don't want to be embarrassed. In the month of March, who was taking care of your daughter when you were working?
60% of the time, my parents watch her and is either at their...
Not watch her. I said in March 2014, who was taking care of your daughter?
I took care of her.
Not when you're working. I'm going to get an answer.
Yes.
In March 2014, who was taking care of your daughter?
60% of the time, my parents, 40% Montana.
40%?
Montana.
I'm Montana.
And in February of 2014, who took care of your daughter?
The same, 60% my parents.
That's an easy number for you to come up with. How do you get to 60%? You work 6 days a week?
I work 3 days a week.
So how many days a week was the defendant taking care of your daughter, and how many days a week was your mother taking care of your daughter?
It varied. Some days it would just switch off every week, but majority of the time I would just take her to her grandparents' house.
Is that right?
No. The majority of the time we did have her. If there was a discrepancy between us being able to provide for her or not, then that was the second option, would be to go to the grandparents.
Okay, this is what your lawsuit is about. There was some sort of a disagreement after you signed your lease. The defendants left. They say they left because the boyfriend was hanging around there all the time. Mr. Hull says since he was really, he felt, doing a parenting job with your daughter while he was taking care of her while you were working, he didn't appreciate the boyfriend just hanging around all day when he wasn't working. And he didn't think it was a good idea anyway because the boyfriend is not the child's father. Is that right? Anyway, you had disagreement about it, and certainly that is an unhealthy situation. You have a boyfriend, and your two roommates, at least one of them, doesn't like the boyfriend. That's not healthy. So somebody had to leave, right?
Yes.
And they left. And what you want from them is their rent.
Yes.
They say that the agreement was, in exchange for them taking care of your daughter, that was going to partially cover rent. Now, when you moved in, Miss Clark, where was Mr. Hull working?
He was unemployed.
And where was Mr. Parisi working?
Unemployed.
So the two of them were not working.
Yes.
How were they supporting themselves?
Montana was in the process of starting a business, and they were beginning to start building their clients, so they were sometimes have work and sometimes not have work.